You ready for bed, Eloise? No, not yet. Fenton was rubbing the dog's belly. You think we'll get a chance to take him with us? Depends on what you think our chances of getting out are. Tugged at a small piece of frayed rope while Fenton rubbed him down. Okay, where did you get that? Probably just a gift. Wish I had the chance to put my affairs in order, and there never seems to be enough time, does it? Okay. And what's on the TV? Nothing! Ready for bed? Yes. I was hoping we'd be able to steal some time away. An arm snaking around. Okay. Out of the corner of my eye, I could see Fenton whistling to himself and looking away. We stare death in the face every day. I've shot things to death older than the gods. I've seen things that should by all rights driven us insane. Is it really that scary of a thing? Two people loving each other, dreaming of a future that can't be. I just wanted to say how much... Okay. You're the first person I've told that to ever, and one day, I'll tell you why. Yay. Because she's been hiding what she is? So anyway, when are we making our move on Isabel? That depends on Vixen. Well, if you want to speak with her, she's in the hallway. The real her this time, not a hologram. Eloise, I have something to tell you, but I don't know how to start. I didn't mean for this to happen. There'll still be time. No, don't say that. The only way to guarantee there won't be more time... You're right, we'll speak later. Okay. Have you seen Dogmeat? I can't seem to find him. Sorry, I just woke up. It's a small room. He has to be here somewhere. Is he in the cabinet or something? TV's not on. Let's check that. Nothing in there. There's no signal. Okay, so let's go ahead. I know I said I'm gonna keep saving like a freaking neurotic idiot, but I don't want to lose my progress. Oh, there's something on the table. I did not notice that. Oh, I can't interact with it. There's a book there. That wasn't there before. You've done well to come so far. She caught me staring. This is one of my bodies. Not quite human, but just as much flesh and blood as you. Well, maybe a little bit more than you, Eloise. One of your bodies? Yes, I have more. What do you want? Tomorrow, you'll fight the memory of names. I will be there to receive her when the host is dead. After that, you'll be free to leave. Why should we believe you? It's of little concern to me whether you believe it or not. What matters are actions, not beliefs. She wants to become powerful. Okay. Let's see what you have to say. Okay. And we still can't do anything with that, so I'm guessing we just have the same dialogue there. And we'll just go in over here? And he's gonna ask about it again. Keep it. So let's see. I think we need to keep the soul jar to trap the soul of What's-Her-Face. That's my theory. Oh, whoa, hi. What are you doing out here? Sometimes with dogs, you read more into them than they are. When they are sleeping, you imagine that they dream. They may have desires beyond a cozy den and 2 meals a day. That they are capable of love, that they understand the words you say, that they wish to speak to you. This may or may not be true, the same as it is with humans. Vixen stood with a flat smile on her face. At her feet, Dogmeat sat as still as a stone. You don't look ready to die. We're not. Good, then maybe you'll be of some use. Now break the ritual. Before we get started, let me ask you one question. But as quickly as it came, it was gone. She gave the casual shrug. Ask away. Why us? I can accept the whole training from hell thing, but why us? There are people in this facility who are better equipped to handle Isabel. Me? I work with computers. Fenton's a freaking accountant, and it doesn't make any sense. I looked at her, waiting for her to answer expectantly. After enough waiting, I knew it would never come. So you've asked your question. Can we continue? Antwood scowled. Fenton coughed, and Orluna's laugh was like a bitter wind blew past. Tell you what, I'm being rude. You should have a chance to have your question answered. I'm thinking of a number between 0 and 10,000. Guess it, and you'll get the answers you asked for. You can't be serious. Come on, give it a try. What do you have to lose? Oh, I don't think it'll be that easy. I know about the visitor in your head. I, for one, don't need a repeat of this conversation. Are you ready for Isabel? Sure. Are you sure that's the point of no return? You have any tasks left undone? I would finish them before continuing. I'm sure. Okay then, let's get this show on the road. So you've come. I am here to release you. I do not seek nor request your help, Broken One. Yet you shall receive it all the same. I am not freeing you out of the goodness of my non-existent heart. You are merely a stepping stone on the road I must walk. Even you are nothing in the face of my power. Isabel uttered an odd croaking sound. It was some time before I recognized it as laughter. You made your bid for omnipotence, and what happened? You were slapped down like the gnat you were. The singularity has happened, but here you are, in the dirt with the rest of these apes. You and all your sisters groping in the dark, your minds as broken as stone after the chisel. I'll waste no more words on you then. A knife materialized in Vixone's hand. She grabbed Dogmeat by the scruff of his neck. No, I can't bear to watch. The lights of the cavern, I can still see them through my eyelids. The sound of a knife drawn across bone. I shuddered despite myself. I heard the drop of the body, and shortly afterwards the light crackle of a fire. By blood I dissolve the bonds that bind you. By bone I absolve you. By steel I cut you. By fire I free you. Eloise, fulfill your task, and you shall be free as well. As quick as I could, I raised my gun and emptied the magazine in the back of Vixone's head. The others followed suit. Vixone turned around slowly like she was struck in tar. The wounds on her back and head were already healing. Child, you are not nearly strong enough for this. Game over. Okay, I figured as much. Continue. That's one reason why we save a lot. I am curious what the number is. I'm going to see if I can find it real quick. Let's see if there's... I don't care. Discussions, guides... Reloaded and tried to kill Vixone when confronting the memory leads to a game over. Given that pretty much the exact same ending which you can see the single blah blah blah. There are a number of choices in the game you can make but have slight variations of dialogue, increase your trust with characters, but only a few choices impact the ending. If you romance Arluna, the only romanceable character, you're ending with trust with the companions. If you sacrifice an arm for Arluna, if you manage to hold on to and use the soul jar. The endings are variations on whether or not Fenton and Antwin survive, if Arluna ends up harboring romantic feelings for Eloise, and if the soul jar stinger occurs. As for your question, the number Vixone has in her mind was a bit of a meta blank thing that I did. Depending on how you see it, there's no information in the game to answer it, because Vixone knows there isn't. A completely random number she drew from nothing. The only way a player could get it right is by guessing it. Very unlikely, or going outside the game universe and asking, like you did here. Oh. Okay, so I get what they're going for. Spoilers, some of this stuff is actually meant for a sequel prequel to this. Okay, I get what you're smoking. The number is 04583. We'll remember that. I will remember that for later. Oh, and we already have 04583. I'm actually going to write that down in chat real quick, so I can actually see it later. Okay, one of your bodies? Yes, I have more. What do you want? Tomorrow you'll fight the Memory of Names. I will be there to receive her host when her host is dead. After that, you'll be free to leave. Why should we believe you? It's a little concern to me whether you believe it or not. What matters are actions, not beliefs. And she's gone. And we'll go ahead and talk to you guys. This is the only way to guarantee there won't be more time. Okay, right, we'll speak later. And then we have the little dialogues with them. And so, okay, make a move on Isabel. Depends on Vixone. Well, if you want to speak with her, she's in the hallway. Real her, not the hologram. Okay, so yeah, just the dialogue options we had there. Let's go ahead. Let's see, is she in here? Nope, we got to go this way first. And then back in. Or do we go in here? Yep, okay. Do we actually have to do another fight for this? There she is. Save. Let's save in 9. And I think the soul jar we want to keep, judging by that little snippet that I read. Okay. You don't look ready to die. We're not. Good, then maybe we'll be of some use. Now, break the ritual. Before we get started, let me ask you one question. Vixone shot me a hard glare, but as quickly as it came, it was gone. She gave you a casual shrug. Ask away. Why us? I can accept the whole training from hell, but why us? Okay, we've already been through all this. Enough waiting. I know it would never come. So you asked the question. Can we continue? Tell you what, I'm being rude. You should have a chance to have your question answered. I'm thinking of a number between 0 and 10,000. Guess it and you'll get the answer. You can't be serious. Come on, give it a try. 0, 4, 5, 8. Yes, and he literally said in the little post that there is no hint in the game that tells you how to do this. So it's literally just an Easter egg that you unlock by asking other people the answer. I don't think this is the first time we've had this conversation, is it? But I said I would answer your question, so I will. Just like that, just like that. You're here because I have a limited type of prescience. The future is not set in stone, but eternity moves in predictable waves. Here we are, all of us, locked into an unescapable pace, myself more than anyone else. I aim to break that, and you, Eloise, will be my key. Key for what? A key for convergence. The look on her face said she was done talking. Vixone still wanted to keep some things secret. Looks like you're a teacher's pet, Eloise, but doesn't explain why the rest of us are here. Nope, let's move on then, shall we? Are you ready for Isabel? Yep. Are you sure? This is the point of no return? I'm sure. Okay then, let's get this show on the road. Let's actually do the fight. Okay, so you've come. I am here to release you. I do not seek nor request your help, Broken One. Yet you shall receive it all the same. I'm not freeing you out of the goodness of my non-existent heart. You're merely a stepping stone on the road I must walk. Even you are nothing in the face of my power. Yep, croaking sound recognized laughter. You made your bid for omnipotence. And what happened? You were slapped down like the gnat you were. The singularity has happened, but here you are, in the dirt with the rest of these apes. You and all your sisters, groping in the dark. Your minds as broken as stone after the chisel. There we go. My chair was rolling backwards, and I don't know why. I'll waste no more words on you, then. A knife materializes in her hand, and yep, grab dog meat, but no, dog meat, I can't, yeah. That mental image is just horrific to me. By bone I absolve you, by steel I cut you, by fire I free you. I want dog meat. Eloise, fulfill your task and you shall be free as well. Fine. If we do the other one, we fail horribly. So it's us against Isabel. So you are going to be to the right. Fenton there. Or Luna there. And Antwood there. Defeat all enemies. You wouldn't happen to want to take it easy on us. Come now, where's the challenge in that? Although I suppose I could grant you one small favor, and not summon an army of memories to haunt this stage. Yeah, that'd be nice. Are you ready? As we'll ever be. Goodbye, Isabel. 600 life, and she goes first. Oh god, and she did an AoE right on top of us. Lovely. Move to there. Features, Cloak of Shadows. Features, Containment Shot. Features, Dagger Throw. Features, a Vantage Point. Vigilante, and Focus Shot. 158. Well, now, you've gotten stronger since the last time I saw you fight. Are you glad, then, that you put in the effort? Move up this way. Yeah, you're gonna move out. Soldier. Actually, let's go ahead and use his features as well. Fighting Spirit first to heal him up. Features, Battle Cry. Features, Discipline Toughness. Features, Grapple. Ah, he missed. And he has a run as well, but we're not going to use it. Power Strike. Wow, she has evasion out the ass. Move up this way. I think to there? Healing Touch on yourself. We're good on everything else. Support. Bolster or Adrenaline? I think Bolster. and move up. He's got to move through the ice to actually get up there. So let's see. What features do you have? I guess we could try knocking her back. Completely missed. Shield on yourself. Target takes 25% increased damage from fire, electric, and frost. Yeah. Oh, nope. She is evasive as fuck. Okay, geez. Do we just go with, like, reduced accuracy there? And just go for it? Gear. And I hate the flashing of that energy reserves. That causes me to, like, flinch a bit. Yep, Inferno Wall. And I think we just risk moving out of that. Yep, ouch. Thankfully he had shield up. Okay, so that's doing a bit of damage. Flame Shard, Antwood is just taking it like a boss. She's gonna move around behind. Features, we don't actually have anything else to throw at her from you, so it's just literally just focus shot. 180! I must say, I expected this fight to go more my way than it has, but I'm proud of how far you've come. Does he have anything else to throw at her? He has a run, but I'm not going to use it. I'm going to keep him right on top of her. Power Strike. There you go. End turn. You are staying on top of her. And he took damage by being close to her, I guess. Support. Let's get here. I'm gonna do an adrenaline. Okay, move. Now let's do some more Shaper goodness. Memory Blast. There you go. I suppose, whoever you are, that you're somewhat experienced with these kind of things. I'll see you soon enough. Okay. No experience, no credits. And I think we're the person who is peering through her eyes. Well, you were once the first and the brightest, but now look at you. Brought low by these nameless, insignificant fools. Why to lie to them now? You know that they have parts yet to play. You're finished. Vixone handed me the ritual blade. You must be the one to do it. Just one more life and you'll be free. I approached where Isabel stood, tall and proud despite the broken and bleeding arm hanging uselessly at her side. Child, I suppose I should tell you your real name now. It's for you and you alone, no one else will hear. She leaned in and spoke softer than a whisper, but it wasn't in any language I've heard before. Still, it made sense, and I could feel part of me opening to it, like a congestion clearing, like some old knot in me finally loosening. Well, what are you waiting for? Use the soul jar. Placed the knife at her throat, then she gripped me with a sudden, desperate violence. My husband, Takeshi, tell me that he's safe. He's safe. Oh, good. I'll see him again one day. Oh, gods of my mothers, forgive me. The blade beat deep in red. I held the soul jar there. As the light behind her eyes died, Isabel fled into the vessel. I closed it and tucked it away safely. It's so dark. What happened? I can see you, child. There was a voice in there, too. They had recorded audio where it said, I can see you. Is that you? What should I even call you now? Call me whatever you like. I've collected enough names to know that one fits just as well as another. You're in my mind. I thought Vixone wanted you. She did. I did not choose her. Then why are you here? A sudden jolt of terror ran through me as I processed what that meant. The force that was the memory squashed that panic. I felt my consciousness fade into hers. For a moment I saw her as she really was. A titanic, abhorrent shape with a stain against the fabric of the cosmos. Acidic, tearing, sharp, something that should by all rights not exist. Her burgeoning form squeezed into a tiny, insignificant human shell, and now all of her is inside me. Finally, I get to meet your friend.
Hiding behind her eyes like a ghost.
Hiding behind her eyes like a ghost.
I am not here to entertain you.
Okay, so there's random voice acting in this, and it's throwing me way off.
I am not here to distract you.
I am here because you are here. You have wandered into a narrative that isn't yours, and while you pull some strings here and there, do not think that gives you agency.
All choices are illusions. And your time here is quickly coming to an end.
All your choices are illusion, and your time here is quickly coming to an end. There was a terrible clash in my head, and though I can't feel my body, I fell. I fell deep and long, for there were 2 gods in my body, or 2 monsters, and it didn't matter. I know who I am now. Eloise, I'm quite upset with you. Hallowed Queen of Desolation, your treachery is always legendary, but 2 available hosts capable of sustaining you more than a few hours. What are the odds of that? When coincidence becomes implausible, the only answer is providence. There was only silence in me. Where are the others? They are safe for now. You'll see them again. You pushed them so hard, over and over again. You made them go into fights they didn't have to, just to get stronger. Or is it something else? Is it just because something's missing inside you? You wanted to feel as if you were in control, because you know you're not. It's not my fault. Be that as may, I'm still not pleased. Nothing I can do about that. Well, you could die, then the memory would need a new host. But it's the last thing I would want. Why? Because you already have so much blood on your hands? What now? Now it's almost time for the endgame. All of this will be over soon. Continue. No more questions? Yep. No more questions. Sleep, Eloise. Numb yourself for what is to come. Eloise! Hey, Fenton, you alright? Yeah, she separated us pretty quickly after you killed Isabel. She didn't seem happy about it all. What happened? The memory of names. She's with me now. Oh, that's not good, is it? No, it really fucking isn't. Please allow me to express it in a way you'd understand. Oh, fuck. We're fucking dead! Take a breath, Fenton. We can do this. No, no, no. No, we can't, Eloise. Not this time. Fenton, do you trust me? What does that have? Then fucking trust me and help me fight. She doesn't want me dead. If she wants you, she'll have to go through me. Oh, really? Move over, Eloise. I'm taking over. Everything's going to be okay. What, Fenton? It's Antwood, actually. Did you see Fenton somewhere? I was just with him. We were being overwhelmed. We were supposed to be dead. Well, you look very alive to me, and then we have more pressing matters to worry about. He nodded towards the other side of the room. We fought here before, the bugs. There was something inside that cage, something big. Oh, then why are you so chipper? Well, 2 things. First of all, that timer has been ticking while you were asleep. It's finally almost done. I'm assuming when that happens, the gates will open. Remember the last time we were here? There's an exit beyond those gates. Secondly, you're awake. Quick as a cat, Antwood brought out a knife and stabbed it into the meaty part of my thigh. Sorry, Elise, but I've always told you that I was looking out for number 1, always. He didn't waste any more words after that, but I could hear the footsteps fading as monsters neared. Well, can't say I'm overly surprised. Come, we need to move. Eloise. She rushed into my arms and kissed me so fiercely the mouth that I was pushed back a step. I was so afraid that something happened to you. I'm fine. See? I don't know how. Fenton and Antwood, they're gone. Antwood stabbed me and left me for dead. You say he stabbed you. I don't see a wound. You're welcome. Sounds like a bad dream. I've been waiting here for a few minutes. Nothing seems to be happening. Well, let's wait a little longer then. Orluna, is there something you're not telling me? Vixone, she said that we were supposed to fight each other. One of those to the death kind of deals. Were you planning on boring me to sleep before you kill me then? It's okay to be afraid, Eloise. I am. You can't try to be strong all the time. I'll tire you out. I drew my pistol. Orluna gave no reaction whatsoever. But that was all it took. Orluna unholstered a gun pointed beneath her chin. If you pull that trigger, I'm following suit. You can't. Have you ever known me to bluff? If you ever respected me, you will point that gun at me. You're not going to shoot yourself for me, and I'm not shooting myself for you. But her voice was breaking. Oh, Luna. If you say anything like that again, I'll pull the trigger. Please. You knew this would end in tears all along. I just find it ridiculous. She's blinded and hitting me with crit shots every single fucking time. So is blind just not working? Let's do the flash grenade opening up again. Move up there. And turn with the back to that. 21 damage. Hey, sorry, did that hurt? I'm not being sarcastic, I swear. Support. Actually, let's go for the... There you go, 104 damage. Same dialogue as before. So we have to kill her, otherwise we just get a straight-up game over. Good job aiming while blinded, you jackass. Jesus Christ. Item, healing infusion. And turn face. That way we're going to summon out our little friend pretty soon. Yep, she's just going to hit me with that every single freaking time. And if she crits me, it's almost instant death. So we're just kind of boned otherwise. Can you miss me once, please? For the love of fucking God? You're blind. How the unholy hell are you hitting me? I'm irritated more than I'm actually salty about this. It's just like, something seems off about this. Like, I'm supposed to lose this, but if I lose this, I immediately die, so... Okay. Let's try again. Over channel. There you go. We got her finally. Yeah, that's try number, what, 4 or 5 or something like that? And it's just because she was crit-shotting me. I guess dying's just the same as anything else. It just hits you and you don't realize it till it's almost over. And there's 500 credits and 400 XP. Autosave complete. So we'll have to go through, like, the story bits to actually get the... It's done. You see, it was inevitable. Her will is broken. This poor hollow thing cannot contain you anymore. I sense a slight unfurling of amusement. And if I come over to you, what will you do? I intend to see him. He's here in the city. One of my sisters have found him. She might kill him unintentionally. You know we can't let that happen. The third moon needs to fall. I sensed a jolt of fear, but it quickly subsided. What happens, happens. It always has and it always will. Our attempts to subvert eternity will come to naught. I can see far, so much farther than everyone else, because I am standing on the shoulders of giants, but I can't see how it all ends. You will be there at the end. About that, you don't have to worry. It's not fair for one person to be so important. What makes him so special that we aren't? It's one thing to discover that predetermination exists. It's entirely another to be told that it revolves around someone else. What makes us so much less? He is who he is. Don't mistake that for a gift. But we can heal. No more talking. Test yourself against me. Prove yourself worthy. Eloise, I'm giving you a portion of my power. This might sting a bit. You ready? Okay, so we're going to be fighting you now. Oh, 4 of you. Oh, and we've got 1,600 life. How much life do they have? Defeat all enemies. So in one corner, we have an ancient eldritch being whose very existence offends the cosmos. In the other corner, we have a nigh-omniscient AI acting out her deranged genocidal tendencies through advanced cyborg bodies. Let's hope it's just a phase. Sometimes you've got to laugh at yourself a little bit, right? Okay, let's put these meat puppets to work. So, scan. So each of them have 1,000 freaking life. And what about us? Move. Let's go for bolster. And we're recovering 1,600 life per turn. Is that really something that we have? Are they just killing each other? I think this might be a fluff end battle. Hopefully it is after that nonsense. Because having to drain through 1,600 life is going to be a pain in the ass. So let's go for gear. Let's go for overchanneled blast. Have you figured it out yet? Who's really playing you, I mean? The memory and I are schemes within schemes. It's hard to track who's winning. And this is a, Yevon fight. Where it's almost impossible to lose unless you intentionally try. This is definitely smelling like a Yevon fight. Support. Medical laser. Yeah, that doesn't do lethal. It hurts, but it doesn't do lethal. But that other attack does. So it takes 2 hits with the medical laser to kill those, but or 1 hit from our other skill to do it. Move down to here. Let's just go for Overchanneled Blast. There you go. I'm amazed you're still on your feet, especially after killing Orluna. Maybe that strength you were looking for, you finally found it. I'm hoping we didn't actually kill her, or that we can bring her back somehow. I want the good ending. I may have failed it, though. We're kind of getting revenge for Orluna here, because you kind of forced this upon us. We're just gonna murder everything. And a miss. This could have been a cinematic. Let's go for Overchanneled Blast. Holy shit. I guess absorbing the embodiment of some ancient bitch's name is a hell of a steroid. I mean, like, that hurts. Okay. And we're restoring a little bit less life each turn, it seems. Which is a little bit awkward, but even still. And Overchanneled Blast. Did she tell you the same sappy story she told me? I bet you believed you were like the reincarnation of the Weaver, didn't you? Sorry to say, but that role is occupado. Ah. So what goes on here? Shadows and whispers. Feels like I'm underwater. Shh, child, I'm here with you. Hold on to your dream. What do you see? Sheep, a broken tree, a man with hair as red as fire. The song. Yes, the song. Eloise, thank the fires you're still alive. What? Morgana? We have to move quickly. They'll be here soon. I killed her. They're dead. Killed who? I'm not sure what happened. But we can't find Antwood anywhere. Apparently at least one of you is missing. Where's Orluna? Somewhere else probably. There's only 3 devices in this room. Maybe she's kept in another one. I don't mean to hurry you, but we need to leave now. Orluna, I have to find her. Eloise, we have to leave now. She's coming. If she finds us here, Vixone will send us straight back into these machines. Come on, we're going back to the surface. Hold there. This is where you depart. I suppose you think you'll see Eloise again. But if you do, it'll be from afar. There isn't enough space for the 2 of us, and I think it's time you were sent in on your way. By steam and stone, a lover's memory and green grass. By my power contested, I cast you out. How do you feel? Like that was most unnecessary. You insisted on the body. How did you put it again? I said it'll be a more immersive experience, I remember. Looks like our ruse worked as well as we had hoped. When will you rejoin her? Soon, dear sister, but right now I could go for a nap. She needed someone to guide her on the right path, as convoluted as it may seem. The Crucible hardened her into what she needed to be. What about the artifact from Gushan? It'll have a role to play too. They all do. We proceed towards convergence. Are they there? Yeah, I can feel them rummaging through my head. It's all right. They can't do much with them. They can't do much with me. I guess they're just along for the ride. It looked like you got pretty invested in the girl. It meant nothing. I did ask her, you know. She said yes. It meant nothing. Come over here. I think I found them on the cameras. Does it warm your heart? I'll admit, I'm glad they did what they did. You, the head talking dog, yes? What you say? You mean... Is he? Thanks for playing Singularity Tactics Arena. This is my first full game, and so any suggestions and comments are welcome. On the title screen, you'll see links for the Discord. Okay. Words and all, hope you enjoyed the game. Was that really the bad ending? Coding. Art. Don't tell me that was the entire ending. I think we can watch the credits later. Writing. Seriously? I'm not... That felt like a bad ending. I'm gonna flash the recording and try a few more different times. If there's a good ending, it'll be after this one on the YouTube videos, but if not, we'll just go with that as the ending. That felt like a bad ending.